Hi, everybody. I'm Zilla Blitz, and welcome to Walkabout Europe, the Football Manager Journeyman Save, where we've combined fitness and Football Manager over what's now become about a 10-month journey together. And with that in mind, I have kind of an announcement to make. We're going to square off against the Wolves in a little bit. Before we start this episode, I've been thinking about things. And with the Football Manager 22 beta coming out in just a week or so, I think that this is going to be our final season in this save. We're about halfway through the season. I'll take a look. I'll kind of show you where we are and what I'm thinking we'll do. But I feel like we've accomplished our goals. And I think with the beta knocking on the door, feeling a lot of pressure to kind of move forward fast to get a lot of seasons in. That's not really the way I want to end it. I'd kind of like to take my time and enjoy it and have some fun as we play out this last season. So let's jump in. With that being said, let's talk a little bit more about that once we get going. And then we're going to play a match against the Wolves. We'll take a look at our Guess the Point Total competition, see how we've done. So enough things to do. Let's jump right into it. All right, so let's jump in and get started. First of all, the big announcement. Yeah, I think this is going to be our last season. It's October 18th as I'm recording this now, and I think we're about a week or less away from the FM22 beta. And realistically, for us to, I think, win Champions League or something like that, it's probably going to take 2, 3, maybe even 4 more seasons. So at the rate we're going would mean either really flying through and playing exclusively Football Manager for the next 2 weeks or so, or kind of dragging it out, which would probably take us well into November or probably even the end of November, early December. And I think thinking back on things, I feel like we've accomplished our goals. You know, we've come from a small, tiny club in the middle of the Czech Republic and worked through 5 clubs. And now we're at Tottenham. And as we'll take a look at the results here, we're doing okay here. You know, I think we're an established team a little bit, and we're playing pretty well in the top league in the football world that we've got loaded up here. So I think we can say mission accomplished, and I feel pretty good about saying, yeah, let's take our time, enjoy the last season, have some fun, hang out, play some football, not get too stressed out about things, and just kind of enjoy the ride here for one last half season or so. So with that in mind, this is going to be it, the swan song, our last time through. This is our 9th season, I think, now. And we've had a good run, I think. So let's jump in and get started. Take a look at our results. We're going to take a look at the Guess the Point Total competition, which will be our last one. Who's going to go out as the final winner? And then we're going to play the Wolves, which hopefully will allow us to break our YouTube jinx that we've started this season, because we've had 3 episodes and we've yet to win on YouTube. So with all that being said, let's take a look. How have we done? Well, when we were last together, we played like poop and we lost to Chelsea 1-0. I mean, that was by far our most disappointing performance. Came out of nowhere. We bounced back with, Aberdeen's kind of an easy matchup against us in the European Conference Kindergarten League. We beat them 3-1 away on the road, but it was pretty strong win. Then Millwall's in dead last. We played them away and won 4-1. Man City came to our house, and I think that was a pretty even match. Yeah, look at that. 8 shots to 7 shots. We outshot them by a little bit. XG pretty much the same. Neither one of us could score. 0-0, and that was a draw. A little disappointing because we had them at home, and Man City's down around the kind of the top half of the table, not having a great year. So I felt like we should have been able to do better there. I kind of thumped EFK Göteborg in the Kindergarten Conference League there, 5-0. Then just squeaked by Leicester and squeaked by Newcastle by 1 goal, and the Newcastle win was by an own goal. So our offense is kind of cooled off here a little bit in the last 3 Premier League matches with 0-2 and 1 goal scored. So I'm hoping we can rebound with this match against the Wolves. The Wolves are kind of not doing very well. They're 19th place with a -11 goal differential after 15 matches. So hopefully we can break the YouTube jinx that we've had and kind of get a win on the board here. So with that being said, let's jump over now and take a look at our Guess the Point Total competition. So last time when we looked at it, Jim Wagner was going to be the projected winner with 89 points. But we've dropped off that pace just a little bit. We have 31 points now in 15 matches, which would put us at 78.53 points, which would be 0.03 points, would give Custard, by 0.03 point margin, would give Custard Profit the victory with 79 points at our current pace. Now, of course, if for some reason we were to leave right away, we only have 31 points. Duncan Ray would be the winner. But projected-wise, we're looking pretty good to pass that total. So Custard Profit in the driver's seat, but not by much, by a mere 0.03 points right now. So who is going to win the last competition? We'll be back and follow this as the year goes out. Still a lot of football to be played. Now, of course, as we jump back in, you might be saying, well, how does the results leave us in the table? If we take a look at the league table, 2nd place. We're 6 points behind Chelsea. That's a pretty big gap, right? Had we beaten them, we would be even with them. that loss, that 1-goal loss, boy, that's such a kicker, isn't it? But still, a lot of football to be played. We're 4 points into the Champions League spot. So, if we get hot, could we conceivably challenge for the title? And if we cool off, we could quickly drop out of the Champions League spots because most of the teams in the top third of the Premier League here are really putting on the win totals. I mean, 8 wins and 4 losses. So they're winning 2 out of 3 matches and stuff like that, not counting draws and things. So racking up points. We have to keep up our pace if we're going to kind of hold on to this. So it should be a wild and crazy finish to this last season here. Now, if we jump in, I think that's pretty much all to be said. We've had some injuries, but our depth is holding up pretty well. Let's go in and take a look at our team selection and get started with today's match against the Wolves. Again, I've been rotating teams, pretty much 11 players in and out after every match because we have 2 matches every week. With all the tournaments we're still in, we're not knocked out of any of them. We got the Champions League, not the Champions, but the Europa Conference League, Kindergarten League thing. And we have the Premier League. We're playing 2 matches every week, so I'm just trying to keep everybody fresh. We've got 2 of our left backs hurt, so we have Dallow playing left back. Parrott's going to be up top. Birdman on the version 2.0 on the left. Trying Lopez in at shadow striker, our acquisition from Saint Etienne, just because we haven't really found someone to replace Foden, who I'm happy with out on the right side. So still haven't quite figured out a combination in here between this attacking center midfielder position, attacking midfielder position, and the wing. But we're kind of moving things around. We'll figure out something, I think, or eventually maybe just move Foden back. I don't really know. We'll keep going. We'll keep playing around with it. With that in mind, I think it's time to jump into the match. I'm going to talk to them, and let's go see if we can beat the Wolves and end this YouTube curse. So we'll see you in a sec. All right, let's get started. We're in our whites, going from right to left. And the Wolves are in their darker uniforms, going the other way, left to right. Foden brings it right in. Out to Ronaldo. Ronaldo feeds it in. Centered. But snared by Niemski. Boy, I haven't seen that name quick enough. That was a tough one. It'd be nice to get it. I'm a little concerned that we haven't been scoring goals recently. Not quite sure why. Again, it seems to be we drift in and out of this year. It's just been really kind of odd performance here. All right, Dallow chucks it in to Sturgio. Is this a long highlight for us? Are we going to give it away? Up the wing, Birdman version 2.0. Loves to cut in from there as that inverted winger position. Taking it all away. He's going to let it fly. Nope, to Foden, whose shot's blocked. So much of a highlight. I wonder how the game... No, maybe I do. Okay, here's Lopez. Long shot. Oh, hits the bar. Parrott knocks it in, but it's going to be offside. Yeah. FM22, I hope they fix this, right? Because it's always disallowed. Always. And so then you just find yourself waiting for the same thing to happen. So, and it's not a big deal if you played if it happened 2 or 3 times a season, but it happens so often, right? That you kind of okay, I'm waiting. Dallow into Parrott. Elliott, back to Birdman version 2.0. We're passing it all over the place. Foden inside to Parrott, back to Elliott. I don't know what we're doing. We're giving it away. All right, not yet. Highlight's not over yet. Dallow has not played much out on the left-hand side there. Foden, that's it. He's going to shoot. Oh, yes! That one's good. Lopez earning a spot at that shadow striker, perhaps. The nicely intercepted pass and just taps it right in. Easy as can be. Foden sets him up. Is that right? Boop, boop. Nice. That's a good sign. If we could get some goal production out of our central attacking midfielder, that was good. I've been using McAllister up there. He's played okay, but we're getting 0 goals from him. So, I think, that's not good. Dallow hurt. Another left back. Every single one of our left backs are hurt now. Hope it's not too bad. Katazinkov is tired from the last match, and we're only 15 minutes in, and he's our only defensive substitution. Yeah, okay. Things have just gotten a little bit interesting. You know what? Actually, I'm going to do one thing here, just to kind of save his legs, because I don't think he can. He's played 2 matches on short rest already. That's why I brought Dallow in. I don't think he's going to be able to hold up too much. So let's put him on a defensive role to save his legs a little bit. Lopez cutting out. Intercepted with authority there. Oh, wait a second. We should praise people, right? I finally figured out, after I don't know how many seasons of playing, that when you're leading, you want to praise them. Genius manager at work. I know. All right. Well, we got 7 shots to 2, and we're up in XG, and we're up in goals. So far, so good. Whoop, Fernando's got a player instructions. Let's have him ease off tackles. Let's go. Let's get another one. Would love to break the YouTube jinx. It's just kind of funny because, like, when we're not on YouTube, we've been doing pretty well. I mean, we saved our harder games for YouTube, right? This is the first kind of, if you want to say, like, easier match, in terms of the record of the team we're playing against compared to what we've done before. I feel like this is disaster waiting to happen. Maybe not. Huh. Okay, Foden up there. So I mean, it's not unusual that we'd lose to like Chelsea and lose to, Liverpool and stuff like that, especially in our first season here. Parrott, it's a shot blocked. Lopez back to Elliott. Elliott feeds it out to White. Back to Cristiano Ronaldo. White gets traffic jammed by his own man. Passes back to Fernandez. That was the highlight? It wasn't much of a highlight. Katazenkov to Lopez off the head. Inside to Birdman version 2.0. A nice cross in front. Knocked away. Is that the highlight or is it a break by them? That's one thing we haven't practiced much is transition restrict. Because we've had so many games, it's really hard to get in training sessions. And then the players complain that they haven't been doing the specific type of training. It's like we haven't had any training time for 4 weeks because all we do is play matches and review the previous match and then get ready for the next match. Birdman back to Elliott. Elliott outside to Katazenkov. Katazenkov to Elliott. Elliott in front to Birdman. He turns and fires it in. Wow. 180-degree pivot, and he just launches it into that right side. They really didn't put much pressure on him, huh? Making it look kind of automatic so far. I don't want to say, you don't want to get complacent though, right? Oof, not much pressure there. Really shouldn't be able to turn like that and get a shot off in front of a zone. But we'll take it. Thank you, Wolves defenders. Up 2-0. Okay. See, we don't lose and draw all our games. Really. I'm not making it up. All right, we should praise people maybe with 2 minutes to go. See if we can get one more goal here. But I am curious too. I mean, are people excited for Football Manager 22? I've been playing this one, and I confess I haven't looked too much at things like the new features and stuff like that. What's going on? I heard there's dynamic youth systems, which seem to be people got excited about. I'll go talk to him. We'll be right back. We can continue this conversation on the other side. All right, here we go. Yeah, so I haven't looked much about features and stuff like that, and I don't know I haven't heard anything big other than dynamic youth systems, which I guess is pretty cool, especially if you're doing like an international save. Foden off the top. Is that a penalty? This is another one. I hope they would at least give you the option to skip it, right? To say, give me the result. Click, advance, click, advance. We live in a fast world, and waiting 20 seconds is a long time sometimes. But yeah, so I don't really know anything about Football Manager 22. I mean, I'll get it. I'm excited to play and stuff like that. Yes, penalty awarded. Nice. Phil Foden, sure, can take the penalties. I'm excited to play it because there's always seems like there's enough there. Shot, yes, we're up by 3. Enough there to make it interesting and exciting. And I have an idea. Depends on how the new features are and how they kind of changed a few things up and stuff like that. But I have an idea for what I want to do for a beta save. I feel pretty comfortable with that. And so I think it could be kind of fun. Kind of like last year what we did with the Godfather. Like the Sodfather, where we had to play 2 really bad players for the whole season and stuff. Don't foul them. Nice tackle by Cristiano Ronaldo. Foden out to Ronaldo, who sends a long ball over the top. Back to the Wolves, break in on us. Nice tackle by Ben White, but unfortunately it falls to them. Zaidu in front. Oliver twists skies to pick it up. So I am really excited. It's going to kind of come as a complete surprise to see what's new and stuff. So that'll be kind of cool. And I like I say, I am pretty excited for our beta save. It'll be probably shot. Yes! Elliott with a goal. He never scores. He cannot finish. But he did there. And we are adding to our total. Things look pretty good here for us so far. Here we go again. Over the top to Parrott. Parrott cuts in. Where's he going? Giving the ball up? Nope. Not giving up. Foden. Back to White. To Elliott. Gets greedy. Oh, a blistering shot. Deflected over by Niem Sizki. In front. Oh, with another big save. So yeah, pretty excited for FM22. And I hope people are okay with this being our last season. I feel like we have accomplished our goals and had a great journey. And it's been super fun. And thank you for all the support and stuff like that. And for your comments and following it and everything like that. I've had a grand time doing this, and I'm still not quite sure what I want to do for a kind of the big save for Football Manager 22, or kind of I've been thinking about things a lot. So I think we'll finish this up, do the beta save. Is that another foul? Oh, free kick. Do the beta save over the bar, and then kind of figure out what I want to do for a longer save. But I'd like to do something again with fitness. I feel like we've made halfway on the progress. And one of the thoughts I had with it to kind of share, yes, Foden with a goal. It's up. It's raining goals here. It's good we're getting our offense back. I was worried we'd lost our touch, but it seems like we're doing pretty well again. We'll skip to keep this moving along. That was a nice free kick, though. 20 shots to 2. Yeah, I think we've ended the jinx. Fair enough. Let's praise people so they don't get complacent here. But one of the things I was thinking about with kind of the Walkabout thing is to do something similar, but maybe a different continent, or perhaps like start in one point. Like what I had originally thought was to start in Athens and then try to walk all the way to London. And at first I didn't think I could do that, but I think we could do that now. You know, kind of the way things worked out and the way it worked out with this one. It's kind of a test and stuff like that. So maybe something like that, or maybe like across the United States, or I was thinking another one like up the Nile, like start in Africa and try to end up at Egypt or something like that. If you have ideas for journeys that might be pretty good, that might be kind of fun. My original thought was start with Athens, Greece, and then try to go all the way to London. That would be kind of cool. You know, kind of Odysseus walks home or something. But yeah, still thinking about it. Maybe something in South America would be fun too. Or I was thinking also maybe to do a bunch of small saves. Another foul. We should probably make some subs here, I think, because some people might be tired. Wow, Foden's got a 10.0. That's a good rating. Can't remember the last time we've seen one of those. I'm going to make some subs. I'll be right back, I think. All right. Foden was tired, so let's get Lukasiewicz in on the inside forward on the outside. Elliott fires it in, tipped in front. This feels like, they get numbers, don't they? Well, I guess not. Nope. Nice defensive move. Yeah, Wolves appear to be struggling here. I mean, this is a tough match for them, right? They're in 19th place. We're in first place. Just going to shoot. And they're playing away, so in the rain. Can't imagine they're too happy about this. Blocked, shot, blocked, double blocked. That was their best offensive flurry, I think. Lukasiewicz with the fresh legs. Cuts it across to Elliott. Elliott's look good here in the midfield. This might be the combination we've been looking for. Not much with Parrott on the left foot there. But yeah, if you've got things you'd like to see with that fitness thing, or ideas for journeys or walkabout journeys or something like that, still not sure I want to do another one. But I've really enjoyed this. And it's something, when we get to the end of this too, I think one thing I'll do is share the final kind of results of the fitness and everything and how it's worked. Oh, Oliver Twist. He's been a good keeper. He's been a good acquisition for us. But I've been really happy with how the fitness has worked, and the weight is still down from where we started, which again, just turning the momentum of it, I think, was a big deal. So I feel like maybe it's like halfway, and like one more good save with a concept like this, especially starting over again with the reset, would be a really fun thing to do, and maybe try to get under, lose another 8 pounds or so and get under 200. Long shot. That was rather hopeful. All right, I'm gonna make one more sub, I think, and then we'll come right back. All right, we're going to give Delaney some time because his manager's getting upset that we haven't played him much on his loan, but he's become a little bit superfluous here, so doesn't get much playing time. Oh, Elliott gives it away. It's not good. Don't get complacent, lads. Should I demand more? Up 5-0? That would be a little bit uncalled for, perhaps. I can't imagine that would go over well. Parrott back to Elliott. Gives it away to Delaney. Lukasiewicz. Long shot. Ooh. That was actually right on the spot. Well, we have, I think it's safe to say we've broken the YouTube jinx. With 8 minutes to go and a 5-goal lead, I think we're safe. So finally it feels good to win one on YouTube. It's kind of a confidence builder. Delaney, not much with that left foot. But hopefully it's been enjoyable. Katazinkov is exhausted. He's played 3 matches this week now, so that's a lot to ask even on his hardy Russian legs there. Lukasiewicz sends Parrott in. Cut inside. Got the other way. Well, yeah, this has been a fun one, huh? Let me know what you think, though, about the series ending. You okay with that? What do you think about it? If you have ideas for a way to mix in fitness or a journey or a walkabout we could take, any thoughts you want to share? Stuff. Also, what are you doing if you're playing Football Manager 22? What's your saves going to be? What are your thoughts and stuff? Ooh, it's a nice chip, but bit of a lack of direction there. I'd be curious to hear what people are doing, and I'm sure as things come out, I'll see them and stuff like that too. But long ball forward, Lukasiewicz has room to work with for a minute. Loses the ball, regains it, fires it across. Elliott has his shot blocked. Now he's going to be shooting all the time. Price breaks out. A bit of a cynical foul to stop the play. 2 minutes to go. This should wrap it up. Let's see if we can get one more. Elliott pops it off. Oof, nice save. Well, not much to complain about here, I think. This has been kind of what we looked like towards the end of last season, so it's good to see us kind of starting to fire up here again, too. We're going to need some goals. I mean, we're going to catch Chelsea. We're going to need games like this, right? For sure. There we go. YouTube jinx is broken. We're on our way. Let's 30 shots to 7. XG was 3 to 0.5. That was a good one. Let's do outstretched arms. Well done, lad. A good win for us. Individuals. I think when you get a 10.0, we want to praise you. Birdman 2.0 with an 8. Foden with the 10. Harvey Elliott with an 8.6. All these things are good. Outstretched arms. You did well out there. Let's continue on. We'll save our assistant coach. Waiting media reaction. Don't crash. What are you doing? Oh, there we go. Good. Send assistant. Let's continue. Let's see if by Diego Dallo, how long? 3 to 4 weeks. All 3 of the people that can play left back are hurt now. But that's because I think is coming back soon. So hopefully he'll be okay. Well, Katazenkov can play out there too. So I guess we're okay. All right. Katazenkov. Yeah, Katazenkov, a little jaded and could do with the rest. He's just exhausted. So yeah, we have a problem to solve at left back, but we'll sort it out. Let's see if we got any luck here at the top of the table. Oh, Chelsea hasn't played yet. For a second there, I thought they lost. But they must play tomorrow because it's Saturday, maybe? Yeah, it's Saturday. So they must play the Sunday match. Putting a little pressure on them, though. Well, there you go. We are at the end today. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a thumb. Oh, when are we coming back? I know we're going to come back. We are now going to come back the beginning of January with the transfer window open. We're going to come back and play Liverpool. And I still would like to get a better goalkeeper. Maybe get rid of some of our players. I was thinking to sell Dallo, but with all our left back injuries, maybe that's a little bit naive. But we're going to come back for the Liverpool match to kick off the second half of the season. So we'll be back after this month of December. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts and ideas and things down below, and we can talk about things as we go forward. But looking forward to kind of having a really good time as we kind of finish up this last season. And maybe, just maybe, could we make a challenge for the first place spot? That'd be kind of cool. Or at least make Champions League. That would be good. And maybe win the European Conference Kindergarten League. That would be a nice way to end it too. So lots of things to figure out. Take care, everybody. We'll see you again.